Hey there everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to get started with a new series called the Polish Series. Now this is going to be a series where I go from skills all the way from basics through to more advanced skills like corks and fulls and give you guys insights and pointers that I think will really help you get your skills stronger, make them look better, and just overall help your progression. Today we're going to get started with the tornado kick. Let's get right into it. Alright guys, first big thing I want to talk about when it comes to tornado kick and really just kicks in general is going to be spotting. Now, whenever we're doing these kicks, we don't always have an actual target that we're striking, so it's super important you choose a target that you're going to spot for the entire kick. For me, I'm just going to make it the camera, but again, when you guys are practicing, any focus point that you think will help you spot is going to help your kick be a little bit better, okay? So you guys are the target. I'm going to make sure I'm spotting you to start this skill. As I step through into my tornado, I want to keep my focus on that spot, and then right as I'm about to rotate, I'm quickly looking forward again. The more you can keep your head on the target and your eyes on the target, the easier you can execute the skill, and it'll also aid in your posture being more natural, so you're not very hunched over. So really focus on that target at the beginning. I'm spotting it again, and then you jump and release the kick through. Super fast all together, eyes around the target here, then again, then through. Focus on that spotting, should definitely help the kick look a little stronger. All right guys, next big focus point is gonna be using your upper body to lead the skill a little bit more. Now when we first start learning tornado kick, it's really easy to take it slow, do that set, lift, switch and kick, right? We can all follow that pattern and start to get the idea. But as you get more comfortable with that, we want to start leading with our entire body. So you guys can see as I set up for this skill, I'm already shifting my weight to the opposite side. I'm gonna rotate to. From here, I'm taking my whole chest and my arms with me as I'm stepping. And that's gonna create this momentum to pull them back through so I can actually jump as I let that kick out. So I'm not just stepping, stopping, and then kicking. This big step is leading me through the kick, right? So I'm using that momentum from the step to get that lift, and then I have much more time to let out the kick, make it look higher, make it look a little stronger. So arms off to that non-twisting side, swinging them through, moving the body as we step. Should help you get a lot more power so you can make that kick higher. All right, next thing we're gonna talk about is the pump of your non-kicking leg during the tornado kick. So when we're doing this skill and we're really figuring out the pattern, jumping and getting that airtime is the most tricky part. So another really helpful tip is as you step around, we're spotting, we're rotating, and we're getting back to the target, your non-kicking leg, you want to feel it drive up as you push through your kicking leg, and your hips will also kind of be opening at the same time. So it's this motion of getting around to the target, pumping and driving your non-kicking leg up and out. This is gonna help your hips open so you can kick through the target a little bit easier. I think we've all seen someone do a tornado kick like this where they might jump a little early, so they're kicking before their target, right? We want to take that big first step, driving that knee past our target, and then that's when it's time to really push the jump and let the kick out. So you guys can focus on this leg here, driving through, and then the kick coming out. Nice and smooth, just like so. All right, everyone, final thing we're gonna talk about is the timing of the kick and how we can do the kick, okay? So we just focused on our non-kicking leg pumping a little bit more and getting past the target, and this goes along just with that. So as that non-kicking leg pumps past, that's when we're actually getting ready to turn our hips over and the kick can start to come out. Now, you can do the kick a few different ways. You can crescent kick, meaning your leg pretty much just stays straight and draws a circle through the target. That one's a little bit easier. Or you could try the round kick, where we're actually trying to chamber, snap that kick, and bring it back in. That rechamber is definitely the trickiest part. So you can start by just chambering at the beginning and kicking it out, and then finding that timing where once you release the kick, you instantly feel it kind of come back to your bottom, and that's gonna give you a snappier look for your kick. And personally, I think it looks a little bit sharper with that rechamber. So you guys can go ahead and mess with it, try it a few different ways. Maybe try the crescent a few times, maybe try the round a few times, and just experiment and see what you like better. So that wraps it up for episode 1 of the Polish series on the tornado kick. I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for some more Polish series coming soon. Have a good rest of your day.